Y'all already know what it is, man. It is a Kid Billionaire B. We are back in Dallas, Texas. About to go show y'all another amazing. Man, let me just take y'all in. What's good? There we go. Oh my goodness. This venue is gorgeous. You excited?
Yes.
There we go. Y'all already know I'm with the one and only Miss Monica, owner of the brand new.
Yes, Dr. Monica Murray, Blush Event Garden, 11312 LBJ Freeway, Dallas, Texas.
Ooh, what's the Instagram?
Blush Event Garden on all major platforms, including Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
Ooh.
Check us out.
Don't be shy.
What's good? I go by the name of DJ Doggy Dog. That's my wife. This is our business, so let's get it.
Let's get it. Now, this is an absolutely gorgeous venue. I already see I got the laminate tile going crazy.
Yep.
Give us a little tour real quick. Let's get it.
Yeah, so this is our main ballroom.
I'm an open house prospect, so you know what I'm saying?
Well, welcome to Blush. This is our main ballroom. You can fit up to 100 people in here. You see we already have a setup of the black and white linens. You can pick your flavor.
Okay.
We have our garden glam theme here, but you can turn this theme into anything that you would like.
Okay.
Whatever color of the rainbow. We have the table runners, the decor packages.
Oh, I'm gonna ask about that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We have this built-in stage here. This built-in stage is meant for our VIPs, our guests of honor. It also could be used as a DJ platform as well. We built this from scratch.
For real?
My husband built it, yep.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? I'm a little touchy.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Blood,
Okay.
sweat, and tears, action and execution.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so if you walk back here, you see a mobile bar / mobile DJ booth.
Gorgeous.
Our clients are already loving this because they can turn it into whatever they want. We are a BYOB facility.
Okay.
But we do have certified bartenders that we can hire in one of our all-exclusive packages.
Love it.
If you want to do that as well. And then back here is where we have our restrooms.
Okay.
It's a gender-neutral restroom for everybody of every flavor.
Every flavor.
We have
Love
built
it.
out, we have the full-size mirror in here.
Okay. Got a little splash of color and whatnot.
Splash of color.
Show some love to the bathroom real quick. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? Show some love to the bathroom
Every
real quick.
single little detail we've accounted for, down to the little ditty.
Bathroom is tough. Please do not flush that stuff. That's super important.
And then here we have our VIP dressing room.
Okay, talk to me about this.
Yeah, so we do a lot of intimate weddings, micro weddings, along with birthday parties, and so our VIPs, they want to make sure that they put their best face forward.
Okay.
So we have the photo mirrors, the ring light, we have a built-out scenery to get your vibe going before you come out to the main party. And then we also have a throne chairs in here, but they're also for rent for us to put into the stage.
Perfect.
So that's an add-on and upgrade.
Okay. I'm guessing this is for food?
Yeah, that's for food. We have a 6-foot-long tables for catering. We do have a kitchenette in here.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. Built out for caterers.
Did y'all put this in?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful. Okay. And I'm ice, microwave, fridge.
Yeah,
Perfect.
beverage cooler, refrigerator, full-size refrigerator, little kitchenette area with chafing dishes. We do have some chafing dishes available in one of our packages, but we don't just keep them out all the time.
Talking about the chafing dish for food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Food, yeah.
Walk me through the packages.
So we have 3 different packages.
Okay.
Our essential packages, premium package, and our all-inclusive package.
Okay.
Essential package is basically the setup that you see here, tables, chairs, linen, and full use of the venue for 6 hours.
Okay.
With the lights, the LED lights, and the sounds, and the Bluetooth speakers and everything.
Okay, so facility essentially.
Venue
Okay.
only.
Okay.
Like you teach us.
100%. 100%.
Our second package is our premium package. That includes everything I just said in the essential package, plus a decor in terms of tablescapes, table linens, the charger plates, things like that.
Okay.
To upgrade your event, elevate kind of what you're looking for, so you don't have to bring in those types of things. It also includes, for example, your welcome signage, reserve signage. So for weddings, for example, a lot of people, they like to have signage that say welcome to our wedding,
Like the easel situation.
Yeah.
100%.
And then our all-inclusive is for our VIPs that just want to show up and shine. They don't want to do anything, but just come here and already be ready to go and wow their guests. That includes everything I've just said, plus it includes a DJ, photographer.
Really?
A reel, yes. And also a videographer in our 360 booth that we have in the back as an add-on as well.
Okay. What rentals do you guys offer so far?
So far we're doing custom signs on this greenery wall. So imagine, for example, if you want to put happy birthday or turn up Brian or whatever, we have LED signs that we can do that as an upgrade. It goes on the greenery. We also have our 360 booth. We're using our talent that we hooked up into the city, like DJs and photographers.
Any particular reason you're not leaning more towards the furniture? For the second one is the essential
and the throne chair also is an upgrade as well.
Okay. Are you guys leaning more towards that?
That is something that we're going to continue to expand over time. But being that we're just now opening, we want to start with that MVP model, the things that we know that clients are going to rent and they're asking for already, and go from there. So when they ask, we provide, and then we consider it in terms of how we can scale that.
Okay, that's real. The tablescapes, perfect. Love that. Like, that's a great. But like, you've seen a manuals video.
Yeah. So like the dessert carts and things like
Not even that. More so like backdrops, thrones, sofas, things of that nature. Things that a lot of places don't have. Some of the things that I've noticed, it's kind of like what sells. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right, cool. DJ vendors, stuff like that. Like those are always good. But a lot of times people do already have those people in their own mind already.
Yeah.
Like if I come and plan my mom's 60th birthday, I probably already have like certain of the vendors in mind, things like that. But the furniture, obviously, if I'm planning an event, I'm not
sitting around with that furniture.
I'm not having that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what really those, and I'm not gonna ask price points or anything like that, but like those are what really set it apart.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? So like I would start, like my rule is usually like, all right, 1 new furniture item a month, or like 2 new furniture items a month. And then a lot of times you'll see online with like other venues and stuff like that what stuff really sells.
Yeah.
Like grass wall sells.
Yeah.
Right? Pink sofa, cream sofa, those things sell.
Yeah.
And then even on the vendor list, like you can go to those different prop makers and like they'll constantly post like, oh, I have this new pastel wall or something like that. And you could utilize that, like, all right, cool, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
But I always warn people, like, don't go crazy with it. I like to use things that can be interchangeable. Like for example, square pedestals. Those could be painted any color.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You
like the cake pedestals.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Those could be painted any color. You could use those for a ton of events. Pastel trio, same thing.
Yeah.
If you get those will go out every single weekend.
Yeah.
Every single
Makes
weekend.
sense.
Saying 100%. What other motion we got going on over here?
Yeah, so right now, I mean, we've been open for a month. We're already getting crazy business, and we haven't even started our ads.
My man's like,
that's the next step.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the next step. But
100%.
basically, right now, we just, did our website, did our social, and just working off of word of mouth.
Okay.
And the packages work. I mean, so I have to give you flowers and credit for that.
No need.
It's working.
I appreciate that. When you guys turn on the ads, it's gonna go crazy because a lot of that warm traffic is gonna go, like, people are gonna start seeing it crazy.
Yeah.
And the big thing, like, I will let you know about ads because I'm like letting everybody know about that, is that you're building an ecosystem. So ads, and one of the things that I had to learn about ads is just like, it's not like you put $200 and you get $400 back the next day. It doesn't work that way. It's like, all right, cool. Tom and Rebecca, who are trying to get a wedding in September, see the ad. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Like, yeah, I saw that venue on Lyndon B. Johnson Park Freeway. Cool. And then like 2 months later, they see the ad again. They see a couple social media posts, and now it's just like, all right, boom. Like, oh yeah, let's consider that venue.
Yeah.
So it's like you might have paid for that customer in like February, but you get them in April, you get them in July.
Yeah, makes sense. It's like priming the pump to get that motion.
Ah, yes. I haven't heard that analogy before. You look very proud of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing is that every
dope.
client that's come in so far has noted that that's the differentiator between us and other venues, is we do have this built-in stage.
Right.
And even if it's just a throne chair or just a table set up with some of these Savari chairs on there, I mean, it's something that's a selling point.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, literally, because when we just shot the video in Jackson, Mississippi, not Jacksonville, Jackson, Mississippi, he was talking about, because he has kind of like a different, it's like the church kind of style chairs, things like that. And he's like, one of the next things he wants to do is get the Chiavaris. And one of the things I told him, which I'm about to tell y'all too, to definitely do, every single time you want to get a new item, this is how you pre-sell it in advance, right? So say for example, right, like you want to go and get a pink sofa, right?
Yeah.
What I would do is I go to social media and be like, yo, next 5 people who pay in full get a free pink sofa.
Okay, yeah.
So now it's just like, you're gonna have the pink sofa anyway, but it's just like, now it's like, all right, cool, I can get that $2,500, $3,000 in advance, take that money, pay for the sofa, and now I have the sofa for these people anyway.
Dropping gems, got it.
It's just, I've been doing this for 5 years, so like that's how I paid for my Chiavari chairs, because I was like, I don't want to pay $9,000 to go and get the chairs.
Yeah.
So what I did was I was just like, yo, all right, cool, next 5 people pay in full, I'm gonna upgrade you to Chiavari chairs for free.
Yeah.
I was gonna have them anyway, but now it's just like I'd have to come out of my own pocket for it.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Noted.
100%. That's the one thing I give you credit for, because a lot of times people get the venue and they fall off. You still be on the call, so I'm just like,
I'm still committed.
shout out.
Committed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the work is not done. The work
It's
is
not.
just started in my mind. Like, we have the venue, but now we have to book it out. Now we have to scale.
100%.
So how do we do that? And 5 years from now, I want to have several venues, not
Yeah.
just this one. So it's a process. I feel like once you put the systems and processes into place, I'm seeing that working already, where already, like, we're putting our cleaners, our event attendants, stuff like that, to move towards automation where it doesn't really require us to be here so much.
Right.
Once we get that down pat, that's when I want to scale out. So
That makes sense.
yeah, I mean, we might be back in Jackson, you know, that's where my husband's from, so.
I don't see why not. Jackson's moving. So one of the biggest things that we did is me and my tech guy, Nath, we were just like, yo, what are the top cities that like have the highest search volume for event space? And it was really funny. It was really interesting. Some of the top ones, obviously, like people think like New York, Texas, and stuff like that. Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
Super, like who would think that? Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
Super random. I wouldn't even think that, you know what I'm saying? So, but like Dallas is one of them. Houston's a big one of them. Orlando, Florida's a big one of them as well. New York, obviously. Philadelphia was a really, really big one as well. So like all these different cities that are just getting bigger and bigger. I mean, honestly, this traffic alone told me it was wild.
Yeah, Dallas is growing every day.
Dallas is
but
insane.
I'm down for partnerships and down for looking for outside venues in Dallas and Houston for sure.
Yeah, Houston has a lot of venues, but like a lot of them.
But are they doing it right?
They're not doing it right. That's the sad part about it. Like and it's so funny because people always talk to me, especially like considering like the program and stuff like that. They'd be like, "Oh, I'm so worried about oversaturation." And the first thing I say is like, one, you go to Walmart, how many loaves of bread are there? Right? And then two, it's just like you see a lot of venues, but a lot of them are not profitable.
That's right.
A lot of them are like literally like not, and we know this because they come on the scale your venue calls.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh yeah, like I'm 3 months behind my rent. And I'm like, what?
Why'd you wait so long?
Why'd you wait? That's the first question I asked. I'm like, who waits until, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like, why you wait so long? That doesn't make any type of sense. But I'm really excited to see how y'all kind of like growing this up, and this is absolutely crazy. I like the Sprinter van situation also because that's a package right there.
Exactly.
I know Terrion has a package with the, shout out Mr. Whitlock. Terrion has a package where he does like the rental car kind of show for a situation and thing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fact that you have that, you gotta plug that in.
Yeah, but those vans, they do long distance. They do over the road.
Oh, so you don't do
delivery.
Oh, you don't do local, like. Oh, damn. Oh, when you get multiple venues, it's something that you're definitely gonna need.
Yeah, because right now our garage is getting.
That's where it's at.
So we have like black chairs and other stuff too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's how it starts. Like I had my first throne chair like in my basement. Then I got a storage unit. Then I got a bigger storage unit. Then I got a warehouse.
Yeah.
So it's just growing pains.
No, it's growing pains.
That's
plus, you know, I was throwing events before I had the event venue, so it made sense for us to stop paying other venues their fees and have our own.
100%.
So
you already had the experience.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
Then one more question I did have you been attending the sales training calls?
I have not been on the sales training calls only because I've been live in action since.
Right, 100%. This is the sales training calls are going to be a lot more important now.
But I have been on them in some of them.
Okay.
Before I had the venue.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know how to go with the role playing.
Yeah. Important. It's definitely. Those are important. Do you have a package right now that you kind of focus on?
Right now, honestly, our essential package, which is like I said, the venue only, and then the all-inclusive package are both selling more.
The all-inclusive is the top one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've sold two of those this month.
Okay.
Alone.
Which one is the most profitable for you?
The all-inclusive.
The all-inclusive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
Okay, do you have to sub out to any vendors for that one?
Yes and no. Because I was already throwing events, we already have a network of contractors and people that we work with.
Okay.
So it was really plug and play for us.
The answer is yes. What things do you have to pay vendors for?
DJing when he doesn't want to do it. But
right.
Mainly just the photographer/videographer. That's the main thing.
Okay. Whenever it comes to pricing and structure and things like that, say for example you go to McDonald's, there's 3 meals, one that's $1, one that's $5, and one that's $10. On average, the law of averages is the people are gonna go for the $5 one, right? Because it's in the middle, right? But if you move the $5 one to $8, the $10 one looks like a better investment, right?
Yeah.
With the packages, it's the same thing. So like for us, just like for my personal thing, our most popular package that I want to sell was the venue premiere, which is like $2,500, $3,000, right? And that's because it was all profit. Like I owned everything.
True.
So for yours, if your all-inclusive is the most profitable one, I would make that your core offer.
Okay.
And you'd be surprised about how much more you sell that one.
And sell down versus selling up.
No, sell up rather than selling down.
No, well, the all-inclusive is the most expensive one.
Yeah.
So I'm saying.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I looked at it a different. Yeah. Yeah,
and
yeah,
down
100%,
100%. Starting with the essential.
Exactly, exactly. Because everybody needs a venue, like that's a given, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you only have so many dates.
Yeah.
You only have so many Saturdays, right?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, why not give preference to those who are paying more money?
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like the way you structure your packages, right? One, I would update the pricing so it just leans more up to the all-inclusive, and then two, I would just go in, like you said, sell down instead. And when people come in, it's just like they come in and see that. that.
Yeah.
So like they come in and
set up and everything. And
exactly.
have that in the open houses.
Exactly. Have that in the open houses, and like that's what they see on the Instagram and social media.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm coming in expecting that.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, you can't do that. Okay, cool. Well, we do have this other thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
You deserve this.
100%.
Yes.
100%. And you'll be surprised by that visualization and just that difference in sales tactics that more people will book that one and book a full day court package.
Yeah.
And that's just more profitability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when people are looking at like, damn, what the hell? How are you doing $100,000 in a month? It's just like, well, I only really take the higher ticket packages. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because anybody can sell a $500,000-$600,000 date. Like there's thousands of these venues that do that.
Yeah.
That's what they do. That's how they make their money.
True.
But like they're not making that kind of money.
Yeah, they're not maximizing their dates. The probability
100%.
of that date.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's like, because you already have the packages, you already have the inclusion, and then as you build it, that's gonna also allow you to get more rental items and make the packages even better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because now it's just like, oh, new pink sofa that we just got, new pastel wall that we just got, boom, 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 and now it's just like, all right, cool. Now the packages got even more elevated.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Noted.
That's just the number one thing I would do for sure. Sure. That, like, your numbers are gonna jump once you do that.
But we're gonna implement that next week.
Oh, 100%.
Because I need those numbers.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? 100%, 100%, 100%.
I do want to say shout out to the QR code on the door because it has been working already.
I saw it.
Yeah.
There's a lot more than that. I don't know if you went through everything in stage 4, stage 5.
No, I haven't got.
Because I didn't see no business card holders.
No, I haven't got that.
Okay.
Month one.
Okay, say no more.
See us.
Say no more. Shout out Roadmap. Honestly, the road, like, don't forget the road. If you need an updated one, just ask us. We'll send you the newest one. Like, oh wait, no, I think I sent it to you last time.
You sent it to me,
yeah. Okay, beautiful. Yeah.
No, but the roadmap for sure is something that has been helpful, important, and
amazing
to speed and execution. Because I shared with you a little bit about my story. Before I had this venue, I was already looking for a venue for about 18 months, going down the ringer on zoning and permits and all these different things and just hitting my head against a wall. And so when I found ESE, like I already knew about it, but like you said, seeing it multiple times, I was like, I'm just gonna do this. I need to do this. Once I did that, literally we got this space within 90 days.
Yeah.
So it's a fact, it works.
Yeah, I remember literally one of your first messages, like I think maybe 10 days in, you guys were already setting out LOIs.
Yes.
Which was like amazing.
Like you said, volume. I mean, some of those places fell through, but the volume kept me going.
Absolutely. And that's really the biggest thing. And that's what we tell, like, you're not going to find the perfect space tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is just like you said, volume. Like, all right, cool, I talked to this realtor leads me to this one. This one leads me to this one. This one teaches me that I shouldn't go to this one.
Exactly.
It's all, like, that's it. It's just literally all volume. And then obviously when you have, like, profit calculator and stuff like that, you could kind of assess and stuff like that. But this is a gem.
Yeah, it's a gem. And honestly, at first I was looking so close to my house. And that's another thing that you said. And, the calls was basically don't just box yourself into one area. This is about 15 or 20 minutes from where we live.
Oh, that's not bad.
But it's a gym in this area, every area, like you said, can make money.
100%.
And even though this is not my prime neighborhood that I'm in, like I've met so many people already who, like you said, they still want a venue, and this is a good area, has tourist attractions around here too.
Yeah.
So opening up my mind to that has been key too.
That's a big thing. You said that you were looking in your area. How close were you looking? Because this is only 15, 20 minutes.
Man, I was looking like within two.
Oh my God, this is
2 or 3 miles.
Nah. I mean, 2 or 3 miles in Dallas could.
Hey, 2 or 3 miles in Dallas is about 25 minutes of traffic.
True, that is true.
Depending on what time.
That's true. But this is being 15, 20 minutes. I'm guessing that's with traffic or without traffic?
No, that's without traffic.
Without traffic?
But it hasn't been an issue.
Oh, yeah.
It hasn't been an issue.
Yeah.
So.
It's just motivation for you to outsource it more.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the key. Like, being that it's not so close in where I go every day, it's pushing me to continue
to
those
put the
further
systems
stages in the roadmap to get to that point where it is systems, process, and automation.
What's the next thing for the venue?
The next thing, well, starting next week, we're going to do, like you said, in terms of changing that sales pitch.
Okay.
Then look into the rentals. Okay. And I love the idea of what you said in terms of giving the next people something free based on whatever rental. So we can just build up those pre-bookings. That's the next step for us. I think
100%. 100%. You mentioned that you built a website. Are you using the funnel?
I built a funnel website. I work in tech, so
that's true. That's true. Let's actually go on the stage. Let's go on the stage. Are you collecting data?
Yes.
Right now?
I have a CRM set up in the back end of my website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Have you done text blast yet?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
So Basically, when somebody comes into the funnel, whether they scan the QR code or they go onto the website, it automatically triggers automations on the emails. It also triggers SMS or text messages to them. I have on there a virtual tour where I have videos of the space, talking through the space and the kind of the sales pitch a little bit.
Beautiful.
From there, I either call them or email them immediately or as soon as possible to get them in-house to do a tour or just see what they're doing, but it collects data on the front end to tell them what type of party, when their event is, what they're looking for, and also I have a choose your package, reserve your date form on there as well.
Do you have the pricing on that?
I do have the pricing on that.
Any particular reason why?
The all-inclusive package is actually being chosen more than the venue only right now.
Any particular reason you leave the pricing on the front like that?
For me right now, it's because a lot of our immediate competitors, they do the same thing. And also because I was trying to do this and also sales and everything, it was too much of tire kickers saying what's the price versus the price that's out there. I mean, amazingly, people are still requesting to reserve, like I said, our most expensive package with the funnel that I have in place with the back-end CRM, with the text blast and the email automation. So it's working for us.
Yeah, I don't, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Yeah. In my history and in my experience, usually we like to do like the pricing in person. It's just because a lot of times people, at least from my experience, like people just kind of like shop around. You know what I'm saying? So they're just gonna go to the person who's the cheapest. But if it's working,
and we're not the cheapest.
Yeah, I would leave it alone. But you know what that says? It says that the offers are really good, which is perfect. That's amazing. There was one more thing that I had to say. It almost slipped my mind. So the text blast, that's what I was doing. I know you mentioned that you're doing the text message automations and whatnot. Are you text blasting like, hey, this is what we have available, or this is what we're doing, like Memorial Day special or something like that?
Well, for the specials, because we're in our first month, we haven't got to the promotional text yet. The text that I'm sending right now is literally people who came in who said they want to be contacted about the venue, about the pricing, about is their date available, because they're ready to book right now. Yeah, and that's the automations that goes out because it hooks up to my calendar that says whether or not that date is available. And it automatically texts them and emails them simultaneously to say, hey, your date is available. Let's schedule a call in order to get your deposit.
What if their date's not available?
If the date's not available, then that's where it either says, it kind of defaults to me. I send them a message and say, here's alternate dates. Do you have an alternate date available?
Interesting.
Or if they don't have an alternate date, then at that point it does say, we are booked. However, if things change, you have an alternate date or alternate time, we would love to help you and serve you.
Interesting. That doesn't become too much?
It's automated.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you got these big brands who don't stop promoting. Why should I?
The reason it's so interesting to me is because like we do all that stuff at open house. So like I thought about like, okay, cool, if some like having the Google Calendar on the website. Like I've seen other venues do that where like they'll have the calendar on the website or like they'll let people know, like kind of a similar automation thing like that. We've noticed is that like if it's working for you. It's just, I guess, more so something to consider.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of times where I've noticed that people would get like, all right, cool, they don't have the Saturday the 25th for me or whatever the case may be. All right, I'm gonna go look someplace else. Whereas opposed to if they came inside, we could have pushed them to that Friday. We could have pushed them to that Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
They don't see the calendar. The back end, I see the calendar. The system routes on the CRM side whether or not their date is available.
Right.
Which triggers either A, B, or C text message and email to them. So they don't see that it's not available until I...
Right. Oh, so wait, the system doesn't tell them that?
No, that's what I'm saying. If it's available, it sends them to the route to book their event and book their deposit. If it's not available, that's where I manually, I reach out to them to, like you said, push them to either come in or push them to change their date or their time.
Okay.
First.
And this is before they even see the venue?
Yeah, because it's a virtual tour on my site.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'd be very interested to see if you split test this for like a month or like 90 days or so.
Yeah.
If you get more bookings by letting people just come in before they even go through all that. Because just from my experience, right, it's kind of like selling a house, right? So it's kind of like, all right, cool, I see the house, I see it staged, I walk in it, I vision myself, I manifest, this and the third.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, I've built a connection with this house, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to just like, the realtor texts me, just like, oh yeah, somebody put an offer in it, sorry, or it's out of your budget, whatever the case may be. But when somebody's actually in it, now it's just like, damn, like, it's a nice venue. You know what I'm saying? Like, these chairs are really nice.
Yeah.
And they got parking. Man, I know they don't got that Saturday, but Friday could possibly work, right?
Yeah.
I've seen these conversations.
Yeah.
So I'd be very interested to see if you split test that for like a month or two and see if your bookings uptick just by letting more people just, not too much conversation online,
yeah,
more conversation in person.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we have a little bit of both. I've had people already last week who went to the virtual tour. They wanted to see it in person after that.
Right.
When they came, already knew their date, their time, and everything. And when they came, they paid their deposit on the spot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that makes sense what you're saying too. You're gonna have a gamut of people that want different things.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's crazy though. Like the system that you put in place and things like that. Any last words for the people?
No, I just, anybody that's out there that's just considering ESE. I mean, I'm a testimony. I'm a story.
Appreciate that.
Credit and flowers to Brian here.
Appreciate
Billionaire
that.
B. I'm on my way. Success story.
Oh, absolutely.
Just take that leap. Faith over fear. That's what I would say.
Let's get it, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. I humbly thank you for watching yet another video. Appreciate y'all. Peace.